Hi everyone and welcome back. This is my very first voiceover video. I'm so excited because I've finally learned how to do it. So today's video I'm going to be making three really simple quick DIY wooden signs. I stole this, or I acquired this for free from my partner's daughter's garden. I saw it, loved it, absolutely love all the colours on it. I probably won't even sand it, but yeah, so this is what I stole and this is what we're going to use. You will need some glue, some hooks, obviously your wood, some measuring device, scissors, twine, a cutting device, I'm just using a saw, some wooden letters, sanding block, some twine, and the list goes pretty much on. And you'll need your staple gun. Don't forget your staple gun. Now this wooden pallet is held together with nails. It is ancient, I'm guessing. They took it out of their greenhouse in their garden. They had tons of them. So I stole one and I'm just going to give this a really good bash to get all of those planks off. Be careful when you do this. Yes, I'm doing it inside, but it's just going to be easier for me to sweep up all the debris. And that is all the wood taken off and it's left a complete mess. I'm going to dump this big bit out into the garden and then just carry on with what I've got. So for this first one, I'm actually making a key holder. I'm going to use just 2 bits of wood. I'm going to cut some out. I will use some hooks as well. This voiceover lark, oh, I don't know what's harder. So, measure your wood. I actually measured 2 pieces at 30 centimetres each, and I just used a ruler and a pen, and then once I'd measured them I drew a line across them both to make sure that they were both equal lengths, took them outside and I cut them with the saw. So here are my 2 pieces of wood that I've cut out, and what you need to do now if you're making this is keep them together somehow. So you can either use brackets or whatever method you want to use. For me it's just easier if I just glue other spare bits of wood onto the back using my Gorilla Glue. So I'll just squeeze a bit of glue onto each piece and then I'll turn the pieces over and I will just glue them on. Once you've stuck both pieces of wood on the back to hold them together, you just want to put something heavy on it, like a book, or what I'm going to use right now is a vase. That should, keep it solid. Once you've done that, you really want to go ahead and, once it's dry, you want to go ahead and give it a little bit of a rub down. I personally like the colour of this wood. I don't want to change it, so I am giving it the lightest touch, the lightest sand. Once you've sanded it and you've wiped it down with a damp cloth to get all of the excess off, you're going to go and put these hooks on. I got these hooks from the pound shop, pack of 12 for £1, absolute bargain, can't go wrong. I bought 2 packs. So I actually evenly spaced them out because I know it's a 30 centimetre ruler, so I put 1 hook every 5 centimetres just so it gives it that even look. Once I did that and I made sure they were all tight, I went ahead with my letters. I'm using the wooden letters that I got from a shop called The Works, and yeah, gonna go ahead and glue those on. Really was tricky using this glue. One minute I'm using my finger, the next I'm trying to put it straight onto the wood. But yeah, we got there in the end. So that's it, that's all dry. It's looking lovely already, but yeah, the next stage, and it's the final stage, is to attach something that you can attach it to your wall with. That can either be a bracket or a little metal clip, or I'm going easy and simple and rustic. I'm using twine. If you've watched my previous videos, you know I do like my twine. So I'm just taking a piece of twine. I'm going to tie a knot in each end, and then I'm going to use my staple gun to staple it on to the key holder. And this is the easiest way. The staple will go just below the knot, and it will make sure that that is never ever going to move and it will never fall off of your wall. So once you've tied your knots, you're just going to put it on the back of the wood and give it a good old staple. And this is what it looks like, and you're going to repeat the process on the other side. And that is it on this. Okay, yeah, I got a bit fiddly with the stapler, but that is it. There's 2 staples in, that knot won't ever move, and that is it. That's the key sign done. And here it is on my wall and it looks so gorgeous. I love it. So the second DIY I'm going to make is a home sweet home sign. I'm not really one for loads of quotes, you know, like eat, pray, love and love, laugh, sleep and all of those kind of quotes. But I do like a little home sweet home. So that's what we're going to make. Same process. I cut out the planks of wood to the length that I needed them and I joined them together, stuck them together with using exactly the same process. So I glued 2 pieces of wood, I turned them over and then I put the glue on the back of the 3 pieces of wood and I put my vase down on them again for that added weight, and then I came back around about 20 minutes later for it, you know, and when it was dry before I moved on. So an hour later, because I had a cup of tea, I came back in and just gave it a really light sand, same as the last one. I love the colour too much to do it heavy. Then I got my letters out and I put them down. And here it is in my hallway. I absolutely love it. It sits just on top of my radiator cover and it's gorgeous. So the final DIY using this wood is going to be a sign to go above my front door. As you leave the house, you'll see it above the door. Like I said before, I don't really like all of those generic quotes like live, laugh, love, all of those. Not really my cup of tea. I found this, guys. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. I love it. I don't know why. It just caught my eye online. I was looking. It's not even like I'm the biggest fan of Bon Jovi, but I mean, Bon Jovi's cool and all. I love Living on a Prayer. I love that song. So this was perfect. So just go ahead, the same process as before. Stick all of your letters on. This took the longest time and I ended up using a sponge because it was easy. Gonna speed it up for you guys now. This is it all finished. I'm going to add a bit of detail on this one. It's going above my door. I want that added bit of extra, so let's go in with the twine. So I wrapped it around both ends of the boards and you're going to go ahead and do exactly what you did in the last one, exactly what I did in the last one. Make your loops and work out how you want to hang it. I mean, again, it's entirely up to you. You can drill it straight into the wall. I'm just going to do 2 of these loops with the staple gun on each side and hope and pray that it hangs on the wall okay. So yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it. So this is a picture I took and it sits just above my entryway and I absolutely love it. And this is all 3 of them in their home. So we have the home sweet home on the radiator cover and it just contrasts really nice with the taupe walls, key sign hanging happily, and of course I had to be grammatically correct. I put an apostrophe in between the W and the E because I had to, and I hope you've really enjoyed the video. And guys, if you want to see more, please subscribe.